I want all the one Nigerians and Buhari is in charge believers to listen very well and answer these questions here. Yes, it's unfortunate that in a place called Nigeria, where so many animals, baboons and monkeys live, they don't reason. They are highly unreasonable. Because if you talk on some person, happen that thing, leave that propaganda, leave that conspiracy theory. The truth is that there is no Buhari. I pity somebody that is still believing that there is Buhari, whether incapacitated or not. Where is the wife? The wife has not been around for over 6 months now. A supposedly first lady for that matter. And nobody is asking about it. Those people that believe that Buhari is in charge in Asorock, they are not asking where is the supposed first lady of a country. You don't talk about it. Recently, she celebrated, whether she celebrated it or not, but at least people knew that that day was her birthday. It was supposed to be talked about. She's not even on Twitter anymore. I can't remember exactly when she deleted her Twitter account, but it's been over a year. And since then, she's never on Twitter again. And people are still not reasonable enough to decode some things happening. When our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tells you that it is a mask wearer that is in charge in Asorock, he didn't miss word for it. Have you asked yourself, how come they normally display different faces of the so-called Buhari? That's because there are different masks manufactured, a deep fake, hyper-realistic mask that our leader normally talks about. If you don't understand technology, how it works, you will never know. You'll think all these things are just concocted conspiracy theory. But then, that is how Nigerians think. Answer these questions. Please don't fail to subscribe to our channel. If you're yet to do so, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Give us a like. Thank you, all of you, for watching.
Answer by asking a question. Where is the commander-in-chief? I don't know if you can tell me. Where is the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria?
Well, you have to answer the question yourself.
Dr. Fati, I don't know. My simple answer is that I do not know where the commander-in-chief is. There is a clear lacuna in the presidency. You can't convince me to the contrary. When somebody went to the ballot, this is a man who sought power for 12 years, 2003, 2007, 2011, he wanted to be president by all means. Nigerians gave him a chance in 2015. Despite his failures, the mandate was renewed in 2019. And as of today, we are being ruled by proxy. Gabashewu is the one issuing, offensive statements every day, telling us what the president is saying. As if the president is incapacitated. Where is the president of Nigeria? Because when these governors are saying these things, when some of them pretend to be helpless or are genuinely helpless, where is the commander-in-chief? We saw our, Air Force men who were involved in the unfortunate air disaster mishap. They were buried. The president was not there. Our troops are being slaughtered in the north. The president is not there at their funeral. When last did the president talk to Nigerians? When last did we see the president grant a media chat? When last did we see the president speak with the victims of these kidnaps? When last did we see the president personally taking responsibility for the killings and the rampage that is going on? So if somebody is telling me that I have a president, I will raise an objection. Because the president that I want should not be a decorative president. It shouldn't be a portrait that, is occasionally brought out for photo ops, just to have some form of proof of life. Why have we lowered the bar? Why have we reduced this responsibility? When governors are making these incendiary comments, the other time you had the governor of Bauchi State coming out to say, herdsmen can carry arms. They are justified to carry AK-47. You have the governor of Zamfara State saying, I will still continue to dialogue with bandits, with terrorists. You have the governor of Niger State saying a different thing. What you are seeing is a nation in crisis. It's a nation in peril. It's a nation that is lacking in direction and leadership. And, we keep trying to be politically correct. The reality that today is that nobody can tell me that I have a commander-in-chief. You cannot be commanding from your bedroom.
Okay.
You have to lead from the front. That was what he promised. Okay. He said he will lead from the front.
Okay.
Today he's not even leading from the back. Okay, I want to quickly get your reaction still as well.
Now, do you know that today, the news broke, I put it on my Facebook page, they allow me to do that, but not to broadcast. Do you know that today, the new president of the United States of America, Joe Biden, called African leaders, but did not call whoever they claim is in Asorock? Because there's nobody there. Absolutely nobody. The Foreign Affairs was supposed to know that this man is going to make this call and patch his call through. Nigeria is meant to be the #1 to call in Africa. Is that not correct? They called other people. They didn't call the one from Abuja in Nigeria. And I said to God, but you gave human beings, even animals, common sense to be able to use it to reason. Ask yourself, why was it that Biden did not call Abuja to speak to whoever they claim is Buhari? Because Biden knows that there is no Buhari. But it's not the job of America to tell you that. Everybody knows there is no Buhari. But it's not, even if you think that there's a Buhari in Asorock, why is it that common things, simple things that the president does, simple common things that the president can do, how come your own is not doing it? Common simple things that a president is supposed to do, how come your own is not doing it? They were burying military men that died in an air crash a few meters from Asorock, and you claim Buhari is a military man, a general, and he's inside Asorock. He did not attend the funeral. All these things are raging, school children being kidnapped. Common national broadcast. Common national broadcast. He couldn't do. Instead, you have a country where the vice president is missing, and all of you know this. And they are telling us that anything that Femi Adesina says or Garba Shehu says, considered to be the president talking. Are you people that stupid? Are you no hold on? Are you people that foolish? Does it mean that black people are so useless to the point that they can no longer reason properly? Even until even a rat can reason better. Do you know that ordinary bees, and you know bees, where you get your honey from, even wasps, do you know once the queen becomes very weak and can no longer perform in that role, they kill the queen. They take the queen out, throw it away, and bring in another person, groom another queen to take over. Because it is called not fit for purpose. You have a president, so you claim. The person cannot fulfill the duties and functions of a president. Why then do you still have that person in power? Because there is nobody in power. What Fulani did cleverly is this. They dangled the promise of presidency in front of Tinubu. And we black African people, being who we are, insatiable and greedy, devoid of honor, they accepted it hook, line, and sinker. Because of the promise of 2023 presidency, please do not announce that Buhari is no more. They went into their blood contract, they signed it. That is why EFCC can chase Tinubu and Tinubu can no longer talk. Because he is part of the plot. And when you tell them that Fulani can never love them, they say, oh, but we are Muslim, I'm Tinubu, I'm a Muslim, they will love me. What happened to Abiola? Because you people don't know history. You don't have regard for history. Abiola was a Muslim, a very popular Yoruba politician, a successful businessman. They did not give it to him. What makes you to think they'll give it to Tinubu? Are you people insane? Can't you reason very well? Oh, dear me. Now, EFCC is looking for him. They're looking for him. He is in one almighty mess. Another one gone. After using him and his TV station and his E-rats and his newspapers to demonize IPOB. Let me tell you. Do you know presidency is the group of people, in this case the cabal, running Nigeria. They call themselves presidency. They have now come out today. When did this news break? The news broke today, March the 3rd. They have come out today to confirm The 2017 report of helicopters supplying arms to headsmen in Delta State. They used helicopters to supply arms to headsmen in Kaduna State, courtesy of the governor of the state, El Rufai, and Buratai in the army. The same thing they did in 2017 to Delta. Do you know today that there is no fly zone? I don't know if are people actually following the news. Do you know that today that this same presidency announced that there is no fly zone in Zamfara? Do you know why? That they are using aircraft to supply arms to Fulani bandits. Hey, maybe English is not enough to explain this. I don't know what to do.
Thank you for watching that video. Please do subscribe to our channel before you go. And may Elohim bless each and every one of you and promote you in whatever thing you do in Jesus' name.